Hello friends, in the earlier video we have seen the service contract in WCF. In this video we'll see the data contract in WCF. So what is data contract? A data contract is a formal agreement between a service and a client that abstractly describes the data to be exchanged. So in short, what data to be exchanged between the client and the service is decided by the data contract. Data contract can be explicit or implicit. The simple types such as integer, string, etc. has an implicit data contract. That means you don't have to define the data contract for this type. Whereas user defined object are explicit or complex type. Okay, user defined object means you can say the classes in C sharp, like you have employee class or student class. Okay, so these are complex type for which you have to define a data contract using data contract and data member attribute. Okay, so the data contract describes the custom data type that should be exposed to the client. Okay, means if you want to expose the employee class information or the student class information to the client, you have to define the data contract for these classes. Okay, for this complex type. All right. So this so this defines the data types that are passed to and from a service. Now this is the example of your data contract. Now this is my service, okay, whose name is I employee service. All right, the interface name is I employee service. Now this service provides employee details to the outside world, to its client. For that, okay, I am returning the object of employee class. Okay, now at the at the method level, I define operation contract. Now for this employee, I have defined one data contract. Now you can see there are some private members and there are some public properties. Now all these public properties are decorated using the data member attribute. Alright, so these properties will be available to the client. Okay, and at the class level, I have defined the data contract. Alright, so in the data contract, you have to define you have to declare it with the attribute using data contract, okay, at the class level, and at the properties level you have to put the attribute called as data member. Okay, so as you can see, at the each property I put the data member. All right, so now when I returns employee details through the employee object, all these properties, all this data will be exposed to the client. All right, so whenever you want to return the complex type to the client, you have to define a data contract. Okay, like I define in this red boundary. All right, so in this video we have seen the data contract. Okay, I end this video here, and in the coming videos we'll see the message contract and other contract. Okay, that is fall contract. Thank you.